Hi, we're Stick to Your Guns. This is PitCam.tv.
Hi, I'm Alona from PitCam, and I'm sitting here with Josh, George, and Chris from Stick to Your Guns.
You did it.
So how are you guys today? Are you enjoying Berlin? Have you had time to walk around, or did you just sort of sleep all day?
We sort of just like stumbled out of the van about an hour ago. We're really shot. We played Gross-Rock yesterday, which was cool. But what wasn't cool was the drive here, because that was a fucking demon hell ride. But I love Berlin. Berlin's one of my favorite cities in Europe, so I get really stoked whenever I see that we're going there. And after this, I'm gonna go on a nice walk.
Do you guys have time after the show as well, or?
Sometimes. It depends if I don't die or not tonight. I feel like a car hit me, so. But Berlin is awesome. I would like to reiterate that.
Yeah, tonight. Well, I mean, we're staying in Berlin tonight, so if we don't pass out like during mid-set, then we'll probably go do something.
I'm sure they sponsor you with energy drinks, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm sure that probably accounts for why I feel terrible today.
That's
How many
like
energy drinks did you have yesterday?
I had 2.
That's it.
It was just 2.
Our driver has like 2 every 15 minutes. I feel like
he needs it though. He needs it.
But he's not driving. Like he wasn't driving yesterday. Like yesterday, all I saw him doing, he would drink a beer at sort of 8:30 in the morning. He would drink a beer and then he would drink an energy drink. And then he started driving the van, and we go, "Are you good to drive the van?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm fine." And we're like, "Yeah, all right." But energy drinks are insane over here. Like I feel like they're pushed on you.
Yeah.
Like cigarettes in 1988 in America. Like, yeah, it's fun, do it.
Yeah.
They don't want you to feel like you like shit right now.
I guess, but I don't know. I can't handle them.
Yeah.
Except for the rehab, the
Monster rehab.
the lemonade ones.
They make me like really shaky. I can't drink them.
Yeah.
That's what happens. I drink one and I like shake and then go talk to strangers. I don't know. It's insane. It's like crack.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you smoke crack.
Yeah. Smoke it
I get real shaky and talk to strangers. Hey man, how's your day going?
It's funny that you often hear that people talk about America and it's like this culture of like fast food and energy drinks and all this craziness, but I see more people here eating fast food and drinking energy drinks than I do.
We want to work all the
in
time.
America.
Just work.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Unless you're in Italy.
That in no way is a slight to the people of Germany. It's just I see a lot of people drinking energy drinks.
Yep, we love Berlin.
Love it.
Well, speaking of work, since your old album or new album has been out for about over a year now, do you feel like since then you guys have just been going upwards and everything's just been working out awesome for you guys?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
I think it was something that it wasn't like planned or something that we expected, but it has gone that way, and it's cool because I feel like a lot of times whenever a band puts out a new record, typically like the band's like, oh, I really want to play these songs live. I wish that like kids would want to hear these songs live, but it's always like audiences always seem to kind of be like
they're like
one album behind all the time. But for some reason with Diamond, and we really noticed it actually in Europe first when we came over here last summer, we noticed that kids were just like wanting to hear those songs and we're like sick, like now we get to play like the songs that we want to play. So it's definitely been going just up for us right now.
Yeah.
Are the songs tonight just from that record, or are you gonna mix it up a little bit?
No, we mix it up.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like if we get like the chance to play more songs off Diamond, we're gonna take it, because it's like Josh said, it just so rarely happens that bands are given that opportunity.
And do you guys plan on a new one soon? Any secrets about a new one? Working on a new one?
We're working on
Well,
Opal.
there's secrets. We can't tell you.
Well, you can
Can't
trust
tell
me. I mean, it's
secrets.
not like we're gonna film
Yeah,
it
right.
and
You
show
work for the
everybody.
media. Never trust the media.
Yeah, Ruby Red. It's expected to come out next year.
Ruby Red.
I'll hold you to that. And then next year I'll be like, what happened, guys? Where's Ruby Red?
And then we're also releasing a Cubic Zirconian EP.
Get it?
We are writing songs though.
Yeah, no, we're just casually writing songs.
So there's nothing planned. You're just sort of just
No.
taking it as it goes. Or...
Ideally, we would like to put out another record next year.
I think every band wants to put out as many records as possible.
Yeah.
I'd say by next
2017.
Yeah.
Then you guys are also going on a Warped Tour. How exciting is that?
I am thrilled. Legitimately, I am.
I'm stoked. I've done it before, but they haven't, so I'm just more stoked to watch them experience
Yeah,
it.
you're just like, guys, just wait.
No,
just wait.
I think Warped Tour is going to be...
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Chris, how do you feel about it?
I think it's going to be good for the band. I've gone to Warped Tour once, and it was the most miserable day of my life. I think it's gonna
miserable months.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be 2 months of shit.
He's a man who would avoid the sun at all costs.
Yeah, I'll get sunburned in like 30 minutes, and then the whole tour.
So you're
will
happy to be over here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things where it's like, if you mentally prepare yourself for it, like, or at least me, like, I'm like, all right, I know it's going to be
Hot.
dirty. I know it's going to be hot as hell. Like, if I just get ready for it, then I'll make it.
How
But
long
I
do you
think
guys have off before you start the tour?
5 weeks.
5 weeks.
Oh, that's
So, yeah.
Sleep every single
Yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's going to be, it'll probably end up being like, one of the, I think it's going to be awesome. Every tour that I feel like we do, every tour is more fun than the last one.
Are you guys scared about being away for so long? Not scared, but just sort of like, man, this is going to be really long, and I'm going to be away from home again for so long.
I don't think there's like a real like,
Fear.
yeah, it's not like a fear of it, because I've been touring for such a big portion of my life. But I mean, you definitely, I'm sure that, I mean, obviously you're gonna miss things, you know what I mean, like while you're on tour, and the longer you're on tour, it just turns into kind of Groundhog's Day a lot of the time. So yeah, we have 1 day off in the 2 months, so that'll we can rejuvenate
Looking forward
them.
to that one day.
Yeah, we're gonna spend it at George's house,
Yeah.
George's parents' house in the lake.
Yep. Going to the lake.
Go swimming, have
swimming.
barbecue, sleep.
Are you guys excited
YouTube.
to see any special bands? Like, are there any bands where you're just like, oh, they're coming with us on this tour? It's amazing. I can't wait to see them. Or
I'm really excited for Motion City Soundtrack and the early November. Also, probably Goldfinger.
Yeah, Goldfinger would be sweet.
Yeah. Aside from that, it's kind of weird. There's a lot of our friends' bands. Like, I'm really excited. Well, the story so far, I'm actually really excited to see every day, too. But aside from that, it just seems like we have a lot of our friends' bands on there, and not bands that, like, are our idols or anything.
Yeah, I think I'm more excited just to for the hangouts.
Yeah.
Because that's the best part about Warped Tour, in my opinion, is like being able to hang out with everybody and meet new people. And then after the show, they usually have like a barbecue for all the bands.
wow.
And it's kind of like a party every night. So that's just some real good Christian fellowship.
Yeah, just good Christian.
That's
fellowship.
where you'll need the energy drinks at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Actually, Warped Tour 2008 was the first place that I ever had an energy drink where they had some juice one. And so I drank it and I was like, this is good, because I never liked the regular energy drink ones. And so I picked up the case and I walked back to the bus.
Chaos,
And
right?
I kept drinking it, and then I kept drinking another one, and then a few hours later I realized that I had consumed 12, and then I just lost my mind. Yep. That's your future, dude.
Your future. All right, so we have some fan questions.
Yes.
The first one is, she wanted to ask you something that you've never been asked before in an interview, so we're just going to see if this is the first time you've ever been asked this question.
Oh my God.
How many times do you wash your ears on tour?
Never been asked, and I'm ashamed to tell you the answer.
What's the answer?
Plead the fifth. Let me just state that the last time I came home from tour, I had to go to the Minute Clinic in the CVS to actually get my ears professionally cleaned out because they were so clogged up that I had temporary hearing loss.
Wow.
It's kind of like natural earplugs.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I clean my ears actually every time that I shower on tour.
And how often is that?
The question would be, how often do I shower on tour? And I
It
just...
varies.
How many days have we been on this tour?
A week. and a bit,
Eight or nine.
Okay.
I probably showered 4 times so far.
Did you clean your ears?
Every time I showered, yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of times it's just my ear, like my ears being wet, like in the inside. I'm like, oh, I need to clean this out. So then I just like, it's more or less to dry off the inside of my ear, which also cleans it out. But I don't know how many times I've showered on the store.
At least you guys have admitted that you wash your ears. You know?
Yes. Yeah. Everyone washes their ears except for George.
When I'm home, I wash my ears. It's just somehow I just never have Q-tips.
And how often are you at home and not on tour?
3 weeks out of the year.
2 to 3 weeks out of the year.
The only thing that I do every single day, definitely,
Deodorant.
is change my socks.
Okay. Yeah.
I change my socks
I change my socks frequently.
almost every single day. I throw them out after I play a show most of the time.
So anybody watching this, when they're on tour next time, bring them socks and things to clean their ears with.
Size 6 through 12.
I like size,
Oh, except for him.
what are they?
1 through 6.
No, they're like 6 to 9. Hey,
Hi.
is that your
Mike.
Is that your girl?
Mike.
Hey, Mike. I get the child socks, so they like, so it like doesn't go above my shoe.
Yeah.
That's-
So
that's
only
really
child
irritating.
socks for him.
I'm a child. Okay, next.
Neck.
Yeah, the second question is, I guess I'll just pick you. Do an impression of somebody in the band, and they have to guess who you're impersonating.
All right, ready?
know where this is
already
going.
I'm from Canada. The name's Rawson. Who is that?
That would be Chris.
Yep.
He's Canadian.
He's Canadian.
That's
and,
how all
That was a
Aw.
Canadian accent.
and that's how they talk.
That was a really good question.
I'm sure we could do a really good impression of our merch guy. It's just it'd probably involve like an accident or an injury.
He's a real life Kramer.
Yeah.
Or Jesse would just be like,
No.
no. Hey, did you move that? No.
Well, that was the last question.
All right, well, good last
He
one.
also doesn't-
Oh, yeah, this is a good one, too.
No.
Yeah. No, dude. Dude, no.
It's just whiny.
The end.
The end. Would you like to say anything to your fans or
Fuck.
family, anybody watching? Bring socks, things to clean your ears with.
Bring socks, buy diamonds. Diamond. Live long and prosper.